Hi, my name is Josh Tuning, and I told a bunch of people that I was going to make a video in regards to how to foam roll, what foam rolling really is, and how it can benefit you. So, what is a foam roll? Foam roll is 6 inches in diameter, and most of them are 3 feet long. But the ones that you get over at Sports Authority, Target, Walmart, those are usually about 18 inches long, if I remember correctly. But to show you, this is a 1 foot diameter foam roll. So, if I zoom up, that is very soft foam. It's very dense. But foam rolling is usually used for warming up the tissue, elongating the tissue, getting rid of trigger point, I guess what we call inflammation, I guess, of the specific tissue. It is great for all forms of flexibility, especially if you have a lot of pain in the surrounding muscles, like let's just say your quadriceps or your lats or your traps, the lower back muscles, the hamstrings, the quads, the calves, all that stuff, right? But I'm going to show you some techniques of how to use the foam roll so you can do it in the privacy of your own home, so that when you do come to the gym and you do it on your own, you don't feel like, A, you're being judged by other people saying, what are you doing? You're not doing it right. You can learn by me. So basically what foam rolling is, so take the muscle for instance. The muscle, the belly of the muscle, the attachment sites, let's just say that this is a bone, and the attachment sites on the bone here. So the muscle has areas called trigger points or knots, and the fibers, the minute, the very, very, very small little fibers inside the muscle. There's a little trigger point there, a little trigger point here, a little trigger point here. But when you touch the entire muscle, it aches for some reason. But if you put your thumb in a specific location, like like this muscle right here, the levator scapula. Now find that one location. Oh man, it's that one location. It hurts like heck. And when you put firm pressure on it, it feels like you're just going to cave in. I know everyone has experienced that. So that's what basically is happening here. These little small knots. You push on the entire muscle, yeah, it'll feel a little tender, but it's just that one spot, or that one spot, or that one spot. Okay? So what foam rolling does is you use your own body weight or the body weight of someone else. It all depends on, if you're doing assisted foam rolling, meaning someone is pushing on you, or you're doing it yourself using your own body weight. You're rolling along the tissue, and when you get to that tender spot, that hot spot or trigger point, you stop on it for about 10 to 25 seconds. I know that's pretty broad, but usually it starts to subside a little bit. It's like a massage therapist pushing along the muscle to make it relax a little bit. And that's what foam rolling essentially is. And you roll and roll, you get to another hot spot, trigger point, or tender spot. Hold it for another 10 to 25 seconds and continue to roll. And you get all the way down to the other side of the muscle. So if I was doing, I'll show you my quadriceps. I'll show you how, if you're doing the quadricep muscles, you have, that's the hip, and that's the lower leg, and this is the knee and feet. So you have your quadricep, you have your vastus, I'm not even going to give you all the names of it, but your vastus lateralis, medialis, and intermedialis, and your rectus femoris. All these muscles attach inside and around the knee. So it's really, you're having to do all these muscles because all these muscles have those little trigger points in them, the hot spots. So rolling at this angle, going down that way, going down this way, going down that way, and maybe even going, inside the thigh, they call them your adductor complex, the inside of the groin to the inside of the knee. So you have to do all the different angles of each extremity, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. So you know basically what the muscle is, their trigger points, why we roll the muscle to relax the trigger points so that the muscles elongate, means stretch more efficiently. Because if the muscles aren't stretching efficiently, you can suffer an injury when you do your static stretching. Like static stretching, I put my hand on a pole and I lean forward and I'm isometrically, or static stretching, I'm holding the contraction or elongation of the muscle and I'm contracting the opposite muscle group. So isometrically, I'm contracting the muscles that are in my back, the back of my shoulder, and I'm static stretching the muscles that are in the front of my shoulder. So I'm holding it, holding it, holding it, holding it. Well, if it's not elongated or relaxed or warmed up, the blood's not getting to that area, you can suffer an injury and strain areas of the muscle, or even tear something, a part of your connective tissue. So the goal is to have a safe workout, enjoy the process. Use a foam roll that can get it done, whether it's a small one or a large one. And my favorite one is called the Grid. It's that, and it's hollow, so it's never going to lose its. That foam is pretty soft, but the inside of it is really, really, really deep. Hello. So this is one that I use, but you can get this from Trigger Point Performance, tptherapy.com. I got this from the running store over at International Plaza. So I think it's International Plaza. Fit to Run, that's what it is, Fit to Run. So, and this is called the Grid, again, because of all the grids. Okay, so enough of that, and let's get to work.